with your garden, you're saying that it costs you
about £20. So I wanted to do something nice, and I find it very entertaining. Well, it look nice when people walk by and look.
Yeah.
And a lot of people said, "Oh, you got a boat in your garden," and I joke and I say, "Wow," I said, "it weren't there last night. The tide must have brought it in." And they're like, "What?" But the boat came from Benfleet Boatyard. When you go up there, there's a little wooden shack. It's like a scene from a comedy show. And I went up there and there was Uncle Albert character from Del Boy and Compo off of Last of the Summer sitting there with their fags, cup of tea, their wellies on, you know? And it was just like a picture in itself. And I said, "How is the harbour master here? We ain't got nothing like that." I'm such a Mickey take at times. Anyway, I said, "I'm looking for a boat." And they went, "Yeah, right. Well, we come to the right place." Anyway, I said, "I want to put flowers in it." And they looked at me as if I was a crazy woman. Now, if you ever go over there, you have to walk along planks because of the marshland. If you go there, literally, you're on planks walking around. And we walked all the way around right to the back of the marsh, and there it was, half submerged. I went, "I want it," but it looked like half the size. And I said, "How much?" And they both looked at each other and he said, "Well, it's been here 5 years, love. I watched my dog in it." Anyway, I said, "How much?" So he went, "A tenner." And he went, I went, "Sold." I said, "Do you take credit cards?" And they're like, "No." Anyway, it was £10 in the end for him to bring it here on his trailer. And I mean, if the police had seen it, they'd probably would have nicked him because the trailer was half the size of the boat and it was just swaying in the wind. And a packet of biscuits. And I'm really pleased with it because I thought for £10 for something like that in the garden centre would probably be much more. And obviously the drift, then I'm starting thinking, I've got a thin theme going here. So I found the rope, the driftwood. I mean, I must have looked a crazy woman walking along the road with 3 dogs and trying to bring the driftwood home.
It really works though. It really does work.
I was lucky with the ring as well. That was floating down by Morrison's. So I had to wade in and it caused myself air sea rescue trying to get that ring, but I managed to get it. The fishing net was dumped on the side down by the lobster smack, is it? The lobster smack? Because there is fishermen down there, so obviously it was just thrown by the rubbish bin. I thought, well, obviously I'll have that. Yeah. And I just sort of pieced it together. I mean, the red flowers are supposed to be fish in the net. Right. Do you want me to go back to see Doctor or what? Anyway, the flowers I've got from Salvation Army at Hadley, the adults with special needs grown, so they're cheap. Summer Fates, you know, the I can never say the word horticultural. It's all right. Horticultural Society in Southend, which is very posh. They had a fete, and I've got some plants there.
Well, it just has to show you don't have to spend a bomb.
No,
to make it look really nice.
But the lettuce and the carrots and spring onions, I don't know if you saw them in the boat.
No.
I put them in to make it sort of a working. See the carrots and that? I grew them from seeds. I mean, one of the reasons why they're there is because these 3 dig them up. So they don't go in the front. So I'm trying to grow, you know, with the water, but I'm really into recycling in a big way at the moment, because when you put everything in your pink sacks, you think, oh my God, the amount we threw away in the past to what can be recycled. So.
Yeah. And going back to what you said before about people walking past.
Yeah, I do see. Yeah, I think it's lovely. I really do when they look. I don't know, perhaps I'm going a bit sentimental in my old age. I just think it's nice when they stop and look.
And you talk to people about it?
Oh, yeah, they often ask about it and that, and it's nice. Canvey with the boat, I mean, it would look funny in Birmingham, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But it's relevant to where you live.
Yeah. I mean, there's been some debate about where I've called it Rosebay, but I thought someone said, you should call it Canvey Bay, but I thought, because it's funny how things like that people moan about the name. Like my mum said it should be called Cat Island Bay, I wouldn't know, but no, so next year I have to think of something different. I mean, hopefully find some more things along there. I'm looking for an anchor. The only trouble is they're obviously attached to the boat.
Yeah, they might get yourself in a bit of trouble now.
Yeah, when the great big liners go, I'll bring it back, 5 ton of anchor or something. or an oar or something, you know. But yeah, I'm pleased with it. And I mean, one thing said, oh, people will come along and steal it. Well, they don't. No, they don't. I mean, with the back garden, I've done something similar with, I've turned an old bird table into a statue with, you know, can you see the Roman goddess, I called her?
Yeah.
Well, that's from QD, that was £10, and them sort of things are really expensive, so I filled it with sand. Unfortunately, one of my friends kicked the ball at the dogs and hit her arm, but then it looks Roman, doesn't it? Yeah. Because her arm's missing. But, yeah, the trees I cut down and painted the shed, which I got from, do you know Fads? Do you know the island?
No.
They shut Fads, didn't they?
Oh.
And I painted the shed with a tin of paint for £1 yellow.
Oh God, that's lovely.
Yeah, so but I mean next year I might enter that because I've done and I made it sort of a meditation garden.
That is lovely.
So I do enjoy it, and I do like people. Yeah, it's therapy for me and people to smile, which is nice. Yeah, and it's, as you said, you know, it probably costs about £20 if that. I mean, obviously the shingle's dearer, but it just shows you what you can do. You don't need to go to these garden centres and spend huge amounts of money.
That's brilliant. Oh, well, listen, Donna, thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, yeah.
And
I hope it's interesting for you.
Yeah, it is. Thank you very much indeed.
I do apologise for the behaviour of the dogs.
No, that's all right.